quarterback in the league. Oh, what a catch by Jay Nathaniel. That touchdown, Hurricanes.
Junior taking a shot deep. Open target. Her third from left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down.
watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for it. It fell from the sky into Aaron Ike's hand.
The Clemson Tigers is lined up for the kickoff.
My bad, guys. Tuesday night, first game premiered. Welcome to it. It's Beard and Bird on Tuesday at the Timu Orange Bowl. Bird, give me a shot of what you think's going to happen. You got to unlock the mute.
I was starting to wonder. I was like, did he forget how the mute button works? No, man, I think tonight's going to be a good game. You know, this is, funny enough, this is the first game that Clemson comes into on the year where they are favored to win the game.
I think this is the tale of two tapes. I think both teams were expected to struggle this year as Syracuse comes out in the fake handoff, outside run by J.K. Matthews, going to pick up 14 in the first. But I think these are two teams that people thought at the beginning were going to kind of struggle anyway. And then Clemson kind of just said, you know, to heck with you guys, we're not struggling.
Yeah, Clemson kind of just opened the door and said, hi, I'm going to show you guys that you're wrong. As J.K. Matthews, like you said, the local sophomore quarterback gives a good run there on first down.
William Avery tries to go outside on the handoff, loses 2, going to bring up 2nd and 12. Looked like they might have been a little shell-shocked at the run game early. Clemson's defense stepping up now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. This Clemson defense is showing that, hey, yeah, we've won 2 games. I mean, last week they beat a very, very good Miami team, which I was surprised to see.
Syracuse comes out in the 2 doubles at the bottom of the screen, hands off up the middle. Going to be an interesting call here. There's a flag, personal foul, clipping, going to bring it back for Syracuse.
Yeah, the dreaded clipping call takes a decent run there and just negates it completely.
Yeah, you got to play smart in that. These two teams, you really, Clemson being hot right now, you cannot help them out any, especially when you're picking up good runs like that. Coming out in the split back, fullback lead over there, hands off to weak side. He tries to get outside, but Avery just can't get there. He loses 1. Edison on the tackle for a loss.
Yeah, like you said, when you said tale of 2 tapes, it seems like this Clemson defense watched Syracuse's game last week and saw that they like to run the ball a lot, so making sure they bring the pressure on the run.
Yeah, I think they kind of dialed in on Syracuse running. He goes throw deep, takes his first shot. Got a man. Oh, he had him open, underthrew it. That's Tier Gunderson on the deflection. Probably should have came down with the interception. Going to force 4th and 21 and a punt.
Yeah, but at some points you're like, is it better to just knock it down, or is it, you know, because at some points, depending on the return here, he might have better field position than if he intercepted it.
Well, no knockdown pass has ever been returned for a touchdown.
True. That's.
As Clemson comes out in their single wide receiver, top and bottom, tight end, fullback, halfback, handoff, follow the strength, running through a bunch of tackles. Tyler Johnson picks up 5.
Yeah, Tyler Johnson, the senior 4-star out of Austin, Texas, with his first carry of the game. He had a good game last week, 29 of 112 yards, so he was involved in this Clemson offense.
Handoff up the middle, Clemson trying to go to the well again, maybe one too many times. Lawrence Lewis says, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Yeah, that was just well played there by the Clemson defense, Syracuse defense, my bad, to get in there and take the gap away from Johnson.
Takes a big step. He's going to take his first shot deep and has a guy just overthrows him. Luke Cannon got a little bit too much gunpowder on that one and shot it out there where he couldn't catch it. Going to bring up 4th and 7 and force a punt.
Yeah, Cannon, they're actually using his cannon of an arm and just missing a wide receiver that was wide open downfield. That would have been a reservation for 6 if the receiver had been able to get his hands on that one.
as Bo Bailey returns for 13. Syracuse is going to look to add some points here and be the first to draw blood.
Yeah, and for Syracuse, I think you got to look in the direction of Josiah Baker. He's been having himself a great year, so look to get him involved early in the Syracuse offense.
Big run up the middle for Avery, picks up 8, just bobbing and weaving and finding a hole. And like somebody check that man for some grease. He may be covered.
Yeah, that a play that should have been maybe a loss turns into a positive gain.
Going to go back to the well. He's got room on that side. He meets up. Avery picks up 6, but he met up. I didn't get your number. I tried to wait for the number to pop up, but I didn't get one. But he met up with the Clemson defender, and he just said, me and you, we tie.
Yeah, the first drive, Clemson looked like they were tied up for the run, but now it looks like Syracuse just getting able to run the ball.
Oh, Avery ran right into him. Tier Gunderson just said, hey, big boy, let me introduce you to GT talent.
Yeah, coming out of the cornerback position to deliver a huge hit on the running back there for Syracuse.
Coming out in 2 top. Going to hand off on a kind of not a reverse, but a counter. Avery, 8 yards, or that's Olin Norris, the backup, 8 yards. Great run.
Yeah, Olin Norris, the freshman out of Wilton, New York, just shoved one man off him and said, you're too little. Let me get this extra yardage here.
Comes out in the 2 wide receivers to the bottom, tight end motioning to the top of your screen. Going to be a fullback now. Going to come out in the screen pass. Throws. Got an opening if he can make one man miss. Norris picks up 3. But that's the prettier Duke making the tackle there. She said, you're not getting away from me.
This is aggressive play calling here by Syracuse.
Oh, man, Avery for 6. That's what you cannot do. If you are if you are Clemson, because you can't give up an inside run for 4 yards in the first.
Well, the Clemson defender tried to get him, but Avery just dropped his shoulder.
Option play. Matthews almost had the inside run. He cut back inside, but he did not fool the Clemson defense as they tackled him, but he still picked up 2 on what seemed like a busted option. Screen to the bottom. Got blockers out front. One man to miss. Norris is going to get 13 before he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks
That's a
like
really good screenplay.
Yeah, this Syracuse offense looks like they have a really good running back duo in Avery and Norris in the backfield.
Coming out with a tight end at the bottom of your screen, fullback at the top, 2 wide receivers, 1 wide receiver in motion. Fake the handoff, going to turn it into an option. He's got a blocker and plenty of room. Touchdown Syracuse. Matthews 15 yards untouched.
Yeah, Matthews is just telling that Clemson defense, sorry, guys, I have a reservation for 6. I don't want this to get stuffed.
And he looked late, too, because he was moving. It's going to take it to 7-0 after the field goal. Clemson, not hurting right now. Don't have to answer here, but, man, an answer would be nice.
Exactly, looking to get Tyler Johnson more involved, maybe get some your wide receivers, Gage Tyson, Matthias Irvin, get some other people involved. The run game has been there, but Syracuse is honing in on it, so you got to figure other ways to keep the Syracuse defense honest.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they're going to try early. They're going to come out with trips to the top of the screen, tight end to the bottom. They're going to fake the handoff to the weak side, throw across the middle. Luke Cannon, again, too much gunpowder, just throws that right over his receiver. He actually had him open.
Yeah, Luke Cannon not having a good start to the game. He just has to maybe shake off the nerves and focus on what the game plan is.
Empty 5 wide, throws underneath. Good run there. Irvin runs over 2 defenders to pick up 18 in the first. Maybe they found something with this empty set.
Yeah, I think it looks like empty set's going to be the way to go, as you see Irvin here just shrug off 2 Syracuse defenders before getting absolutely just shoved out of bounds.
Yeah, I think Clemson might have something to go to there. They say, hey, you can't guard our 5 receivers. Going to throw out to the top of your screen. Got a man, and again, Cannon just throws that too far.
Yeah, Cannon, I think he's practicing for the NFL Combine right now, the way he's just gunning the ball.
Going to hand it off up the middle. Tyler Johnson, 4 yards.
You know, right now, Clemson had a decent start to the drive, but right now they're starting to stall out. Let's hope they can get this first down.
3rd and 6, single back. Going to pull one in motion and move a wide receiver up. Tight end to the bottom. Tight end's going to slip out the backside. Going to throw to the bottom of the or the top of the screen. Picks up Matthias Irvin for another big catch and a first.
Matthias Irvin has all of Luke Cannon's yards right now, and good route here by Irvin to get past the corner and just find a spot between the corner and safety for an easy completion.
Measy has asked who the best safety in the league is, and he directed it straight to me, so I have to tell him that would be the one and only Chet Plain. Coming out, fakes the handoff, looking, throws. Oh, no, ill-advised. McGinnis had the inside lane there, almost took it. You can't drop passes like that.
Yeah, no, it must, oh God, I already forgot the guy's name, but he jumped the route and stopped Cannon from getting a completion there. As we got a Twitch update for you, 44-yard touchdown pass to Kyle Claxton as Penn State goes up 7-3 early, 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Now that I see where those are, I can get those a little sooner. Throws it underneath. Got the screen, sets it up. Tyler Johnson for 1. Oh, I see what Measy wanted. That's a you, Daddy. You're number 1. We had a bet going and I lost. Gonna kick the field goal.
Yeah, Syracuse coming out their defense early, showing that bend don't break mentality, being able to keep Clemson out of the end zone and forcing them to get a field goal.
That was a good drive. Come away with points. Don't let them just, shut you out again. Now come back. Syracuse returns from the goal line. Got some blocking out front. Going to get it out to about the 30. Bo Bailey picks up the 30.
Yeah, now it's Syracuse's turn. They, like I said, they managed to hold Clemson only to a field goal, so we'll see if they can extend that lead.
Going to come out, tight end in motion. Fake the handoff. Oh, no. Oh, doesn't get a block, but he doesn't matter. And then he gets the block. And now he's just running through people. Matthews, 20 yards, and said, I am the baddest dude on the field.
J.K. Matthews pulling off his best Derrick Henry stiff arm here. He just, like I said, told the Clemson defender, hey, man, you're too little. You ain't going to be able to bring me down.
Look, I know this much. Number 44, Trinell Scott, needs to go hit the offensive line coach and get some blocking. They come out 2 to the bottom of the screen, fullback down there, going to fake the handoff, run to weak side. Another run by the quarterback, plenty of space, shaking people off, still room, still shaking. Oh my gosh. Somebody bring Matthews down. 5 rushes, 83 yards, a touchdown, averaging 16.6. Wow.
I think somebody gave him a little bit of steroids before the game.
J.K. Matthews, you're being called to the office. The dean needs you to submit your urine sample because you must be roided up. 2 to the top, tight into the bottom. They're going to run that way. Looks like Avery might have got the wrong play call. He did not follow his blocks and went weak side where he had no blockers and luckily got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this Syracuse offense, as you see there, 13 rushes, only 3 passes so far.
Yeah, Syracuse said they're going to live and die by the run. The backup, Olin Norris, going to pick up 9 and bring up 3rd and 1. They have a really good 1-2 punch.
Syracuse does have really good 1-2 punch, but you can live and die by the run until you start getting stopped on the run and are forced to throw the ball.
There it is. That's going to be a Matthews touchdown pass to tight end Connor Martin. Or was that Connor?
That was Tom Creedon.
Tom Creed. I hate when they have the same numbers and the jerseys are hard to read. Stupid color seeing issues. Gonna make it 14-3 for Syracuse.
I saw Creedon asking for them to throw it his direction, and he finally got what you wish and you may receive.
Yeah, he spoke that into existence. Clemson gonna bring it out. got some blockers. Going to get out to about the 28. That's Matthias Irvin, 27 yards.
Now here, if you're Clemson, you got to get Luke Cannon's got to just shake it off and play a perfect drive.
I don't
No
know that
mistake.
I don't know that it has to be perfect. You can throw some incompletions and stuff. Can't turn it over, but you definitely can't keep trading field goals for touchdowns. 2 tight end set, throws it away. He
Yeah,
must have
that
put pressure we didn't see.
yeah. Casper, the friendly ghost, was coming right up the middle.
Coming out in the two wide receivers to the top, tight end to the top. Tight end's going to come in motion to the bottom. Going to fake the handoff. Going to throw to the tight end who came in motion, and he just can't catch it. Wow. He just dropped it. I mean, I guess he should have not hit him in the hands.
I guess not. I mean,
2-by-1 tight end on top of the screen. Throws, looking for the first. Triple coverage. David Perez jumps out there and makes sure that one does not come back.
yeah, this is not a good start for Luke Cannon, only completing 3 of 10 of his passes tonight.
Now they're going
This
to punt.
could end up getting out of hand early if Clemson's not careful.
Going to bring it back for 11 yards. It's Bo Bailey. Closing in on the end of the first, 14 rushes to 4 passes. Clemson definitely saying, we're just going to run it. I mean, Syracuse. Too many oranges.
I mean, hey, you know what they say, if it isn't broke, don't fix it.
You are not wrong, sir. As he runs that one to the outside for a gain of 0. Going to come out tight end in motion to the top of the screen. Going to hand it off to the top of the screen. Runs into his own blocker. Probably could have picked up more if he'd just cut that back. 3 yards for Avery.
Yeah, he had the middle of the line there open and decided to go more to the right. If he goes right up the gut, he has maybe a first down and more. Who knows?
Coming out, shotgun, snap, throws off his back foot on the run. That's dangerous. Broken up. Lucky that's just broken up.
Yeah, I know that I've talked to quite a few quarterbacks, and they tell you never throw off your back foot or never throw when you're moving because you never know where that ball's going to end up.
As a quarterback, I can tell you that's never a good thing, and it very rarely works out for you. We have an update on the other game. 6-yard touchdown pass to Barrett Steele as Colorado goes up 13-7 on Penn State. 20 seconds in the first. Clemson comes out, fullback up front, two wide receivers to the top, fakes the handoff, runs to the fullback side, got plenty of blocking. Cannon picks up 12. Cannon says, if you can do it, I can do it, Matthews.
Yeah, Clemson pulling a page out of Syracuse's playbook. Do we know if maybe Clemson got a picture or two of Syracuse's playbook before the game? Because that looked eerily similar.
If they didn't, they took pictures in the press box and they're sending them down as Tyler Johnson tries to dive for 0. That's going to end the first. So we go to the second quarter, 14-3. Syracuse leads. Stay tuned. You're watching CFSL PX1 on YouTube. I need like 46 monitors up for all these notes. Empty set. We said we liked this earlier, Bird. Throws. Oh no. Jaden Tamucci says, I'll show you empty. You're going to come up on this play empty.
Yeah, Jaden Tamucci, good player right there. Saw it was going to be what looked to be a corner route, just decided to jump the route.
Fakes the handoff, and Cannon not looking like himself tonight. I don't think I've seen him this accurate all season, or inaccurate all season. Going to bring up 4th and 10 a punt.
I knew what you meant. I was about to say, this is accurate. Man's only got 3 completions.
Well, he's accurate to the field. He's throwing to the field. Going to get a block. Almost springs it 10 yards. Has to let him go or he's going to get that clip.
Yeah, some of these passes that cannon are thrown should be interceptions. I mean, there's been a few tips that could have been picked up or could have been caught.
Throws out there. Oh my gosh. J.K. Matthews is kicking his receiver when he gets to the huddle because that should have been there.
Yeah, the receiver has butterfingers. We're not going to call out who dropped that, but, you know, just so they don't get made fun of.
Yeah, we're equal opportunity. We don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Avery tries to go outside. Too many people. Doesn't get anything. Tire. I didn't. I said I wasn't going to. Tier Gunderson on the stop. Oh, going to come out 2 wide receivers. Tight end slips out. Throws a bullet, but it's intercepted by number 50, Jackson Pollard. Man, that's what Clemson needed.
That's exactly what Clemson needed. A big stop on defense. Heck, Pollard was running the route for the receiver.
Yeah, I think he's trying to show his coach. I actually heard a scouting report where he was telling coach he could play wide receiver. I think he's trying to show him. Going to come out, trip to the bottom of your screen, fake the handoff, and then QB dive. If he stays on his feet, that's a big run, but gets tripped up by the turf monster. Only gets 6.
Yeah, and here another Twitch update. 3-yard touchdown pass to DeMello Washington for Penn State is now they take the lead 14-13, 7:49 left in the second. That one is...
Sorry.
Nope, go ahead.
I was just saying, I thought he was fixing to get sacked. I said, empty set, not going to work again. Throws it over the middle, nobody there, though.
Yeah, amazing job there by Luke Cannon just to avoid a brush off the sack.
Man, Cannon just is not. Somebody go check his guidance system. But on 4th and 4, they're going to go for it.
They went for it once and got it. I mean, see if they can do it again, but...
Got a guy underneath. Shakes one off. That's Max Mills for 6 in the first.
You know, maybe Luke Cannon, instead of heave-hoing the ball every time, he needs to get those little 6, 3, 4, 5-yard dump-down routes to get in a rhythm and then look deep.
Got the bunch trips at the bottom. Going to throw deep. Oh, Joshua McGinnis. He had it in his hands. Somebody checked with the Clemson or the Syracuse equipment manager. They need some new gloves.
Yeah, not trying to call out Luke Cannon or anything, but it looks like right now he can't hit the broadside of a barn with a pass.
Tyler Johnson, -3. One might say that he couldn't hit a ship in the middle of the ocean when he's 4 feet away with a cannon. Need a soundboard.
Yep.
Coming out in twins to the bottom. Tight end in motion, going to scoot across to the top. Even the set out. Holds the ball, throws deep, looking for man. Wide open! Wide open! Matthias Irvin, 37 yards and a touchdown. And Clemson says, hold up. Don't get the AED machine yet. We're not dead.
Clemson, Luke Cannon says, all right, I heard you got the announcers talking about this. Talk about how I can't complete a pass. Hold my beer and watch this.
I believe he actually was talking to you because you told him he should stop throwing it deep.
You are right. I did say that.
Going to come up, try to make this a 4-point game. Kick is up and good. Now Clemson kicks back to Syracuse. Another big stop on defense, and all of a sudden we got in a slugfest like they have over on Twitch.
Yeah, that one on Twitch is going back and forth. Like, that game is getting interesting. I can't wait to hear who wins that one.
I'm going to run it up the middle. Usually not a lot of running room. Gets about to the 25. Going to pick up 26, they say. As we look at the offensive production, Scott, nothing. Rest of the team, everything. Man,
Yeah.
Zero chill by the stat guys.
Yeah, they need to. Trinell Scott has been one of Syracuse's #1 targets. They need to get him involved in the offense, but I guess, you know, J.K. Matthews will say, all right, I can do it myself.
Matthews going to kick it out for 3. I think the thing might be here, though, that if you don't throw it, you can't really say that you guy's not involved because he's not getting options. Run outside. Good run by Avery for 13 yards.
Yeah, it just looked like it was going to be a shoestring tackle, and Avery just managed to slip out of it and get the first down.
Going to come out 2 to the bottom, halfback out of the backfield, but they're going to hit the tight end, it looks like, over the top. That's Tom Creedon from 9. Going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Yeah, his second reception of the game, 2 of 19 and a touchdown. We'll have to see if they continue to use him as a part of the game plan.
Going to bring the wide receiver in motion. That's almost always an option. Clemson says, hey, we tried that already. Take 4. Here's your draw 4.
Yeah, Maria Sebastian. I can't read tonight.
Sometimes reading is hard.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Going to come out in that bunch, trips to the bottom. Looking, plenty of time. Chucks it deep. Man open. Gets behind him. The run, it looks like the corner and the safety may have run into each other. Creedon, 54 yards, and they drug him in.
Wow, what a
20 to 10.
What a ball here by J.K. Matthews. Just put it right on the money. As we have a Twitch update for you, 34-yard touchdown pass to Marquise Towns for Colorado as they go up 20 to 14 with 5:24 in the second. I just need to stop trying to read tonight.
Oh gosh, we're fixing to have karaoke in the chat. They're going to make it an 11-point lead again. With arms wide open.
Some good old higher by Creed. Oh, wow.
Great song.
I just got that wrong. That was not higher that he was quoting.
Yeah, that's just arms wide open.
I just realized. I know, okay? I don't listen to Creed. I'm not a boomer.
Can you take me high? Oh, did you just, what? All right, he's fine. Get him out of here. Hand off up the middle. Tyler Johnson said he is inspired by the singing in the booth, and he literally runs it up the middle.
I love how it took you a while to realize what I called you.
Look, I'm old, man. Sometimes it takes me a minute. I'm not as old as Mike, but I'm old. Single back, strips to the bottom, fake the handoff, pulls, cannon. Oh! He picked up 9 and held on to the ball. That's what's important.
I think that is a hospital hit. Somebody needs to make sure Luke Cannon's not in concussion protocol after that.
Yeah, somebody check the medical tent, ask him how many fingers he's holding up. Coming out 2x2, we call this the ace. Single back, hands off for the dive. Oh, breaks off one, keeps going. Jerry Pearson, I believe
that is a walk-on, yeah.
Backup halfback, walk-on, picks up the first. Get that man a scholarship.
Yeah, on a 4-yard carry, you got to see a little bit more from him if you're going to offer a scholarship.
If he picks me up a first, he's in. Cannon throws. That was dangerous.
That was almost a highlight defensive play there by Syracuse, but Luke Cannon, 5 of 18 through the air.
2 to the top of your screen, going to bring 1 in motion. Tight end now, even set. They're going to pass, throws underneath to 17. That would be Buck Hunter. He's going to pick up 9. That's his first catch of the night. Two by one, dive handoff, runs into a man, runs out of it. Probably should have went down a minute ago and he'd had a first. Instead, he backs up and he only picks up barely enough, and they're gonna punt it.
I mean, 4th and inches early on in the game, you're down to 11. You trust your defense to get a stop?
I'm all gas, no brakes.
Wait, where did that land?
It went out of the bin zone.
Oh, I thought that might have ended up somewhere.
No for the brand moments here. Coming out with a 2 tight end set to the top of your screen. Hand it off to the top of your screen. Goes strength, runs over 1, but not Avery. Or Avery picks up 4, but he does not run over 21. I didn't switch it. Oh, gosh. He does not run over Tier Gunderson.
Yeah, it seems like Tyr Gunderson and Avery are having a little duel. You know, sometimes Tyr Gunderson is just laying the boom, and other times Avery is just shoving him off.
Creedon makes that catch. I can't even believe Matthews got that off. Like, he got that off as he was getting hit. The fact that it was actually accurate and went to his guy.
The fact that was caught, I thought that was going to hit the turf.
Plenty of time, throws deep, man. Oh! He was open for a second, but Dylan Hale said, just kidding. Peekaboo.
Dylan Hale is like, oh, that would have been a nice donation. Thank you. But his Butterfingers got the better of him.
I think what we don't know is that there was free popcorn before the game for all the players, but they didn't get it to them until they were coming out of the tunnel. So they've all been eating popcorn on the sidelines, and they forgot to take the gloves off.
And
as we get an update, no, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. As we got an update, Sean Cohane has thrown his third interception in the first half, 2 of which have come in the red zone.
I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure that throwing interceptions in the red zone does not get you wins. And that catch to Tyson for 9.
And I'm pretty sure that's not what the Penn State offense has ordered.
No, it is not.
It may be what the Colorado defense ordered, but, I mean, Penn State, no, they didn't order 3 interceptions in the first half.
Are y'all high in the booth? What are we high on?
I mean, we're just
high on
hyped up. We're just hyped up. We're having fun.
Beat you to it. Luke Cannon picks up the first and 10.
Like I said, we're just here having a good time.
Going to come out 2 by 1, tight end to the top. Going to hand it off to the strength. Going to get some pull from the line.
Ooh.
The offensive line pulls out there, but doesn't block anybody.
Yeah, the one offensive lineman in front of Johnson's like, ooh, there's a penny on the field. I gotta go get that. Misses the block on the defensive end,
sure
standing there.
Pretty sure Wojtek threw that penny down there. Plenty of time. Scrambles. Oh, that might be a horse collar.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe the refs should throw that flag.
All sound high. How do we sound high? You don't sound high to me. Silence.
No.
What are you smoking?
I think
Silence
is the one who's high.
We are encroaching on the 2-minute mark in the half. 21-10 Syracuse.
Ooh, Syracuse 2 of 8 on 3rd downs. This will be interesting. Let's see if they can get the Clemson, not Syracuse. Holy moly!
Throws underneath. Oh my gosh! Just led him too far. Ran it out of bounds.
Someone's saying we've had too many energy drinks. What?
This is just me normal.
Yeah, no. This is. I normally have this much energy.
None of my staff's in here, but they'll tell you. Gonna like punt it out there. Hey, look, I don't like cocaine. I just like the way it smells. Syracuse gets the ball on the 20. I don't know why it forced them to down that in the end zone. It was in the end zone. But whatever. Going to come out 2 by 1, tight end to the bottom of the screen. No handoff. Running back stays the block. Throws underneath. Good catch by Baker. Syracuse takes their first time out, 8 yards.
Syracuse is looking to add on before half. No, listen, man, okay? I don't drink energy drinks. I drink Mountain Dew. That is not an energy drink.
I drink White Girls. And if you're in the military, you know what those are. If you don't.
White Claws.
No, not White Claws. White Girls. So, quick story time. When we were deployed, people were having like really bad issues with taking energy drinks and drinking too many as they take a shotgun pass, single back throws, top of your screen, going to get a quick reception, running over some people, 9 yards for Scott. So instead of doing regular energy drinks, they sent us the Monster Zeros, and I am officially addicted to the White Zeros, and they were the most popular ones. Everybody called them White Girls. We run around asking for White Girls.
Okay. I think I was in high school. I drank Red Bull once and was like, never again.
Going to come out 2 by 1. Syracuse in their pass offense now. Throws underneath, got a man. That actually wasn't underneath. That looked underneath, but Baker picks up 25 in the first.
Yeah, finally they're getting the senior involved. That's only his second reception of the game, but it's good to see he's finally getting involved on the offense. And it looks like CJ is gonna be stealing some donuts from someone. They better not be mine.
Where's Cooler on Syracuse's play chart sheet? Find that later. Looking, blocking. Oh, slips one, gets out of bounds. Frieden doesn't pick up but one, but does get out, so stops the clock, saves the timeout.
Okay.
What does that have to do with Cooler?
Keeler's players Wojtek Panzer. Oh, house call.
Gotcha.
House call.
Oh, you jinxed him. He's fixing to get tackled before he gets in.
No, he's not. I swear if he does.
Oh, he almost did. Oh, Brown says, I'll take the second one to the house. And he makes this a much closer game.
Yeah, just a bad throw there by J.K. Matthews. Apparently, he saw an orange helmet and thought he was his teammate.
Yeah, I could see where that would get confusing. The where I draw the line, though, is they're in white jerseys.
True, good point. But at the speed of a football game, you don't really see colors. You see kind of blurs because of how fast everything's happening on field.
That is true. As the kickoff goes deep. Syracuse with 2 timeouts still has plenty of time, though. You're going to bob and weave back there. Didn't have to juke that early, but did. Picks up 28. They're going to put him in good field position to try to take a couple of shots. 2 timeouts. You don't got to go all the way right now.
And I would say another reason why it looks kind of weird that he did that is because Clemson is a brighter orange than Syracuse.
Going to throw underneath, take a timeout after Tarnell Scott picks up 7.
Yeah, Syracuse trying to quickly move the ball down. J.K. Matthews, 12 of 18, having a way better game than Luke Cannon currently.
Yeah, absolutely. But the 2 interceptions hang heavy right now. 3rd and 3.
Yeah, especially with one of them going back for 7.
Yeah, house calls are always bad. Yeah, he's going to call his number with, bobbing, weaving. Picks up the first. Now they're going to have to hurry, though. J.K. Matthews trying to rush for 100.
You got to save that last timeout for, if you're going to try to get a field goal here before half, you got to save that timeout. Or if you're going to just, take a shot, that last timeout could be the difference between scoring 7 and having to end up with 3.
I don't really like that play call, coming to the quick no huddle and then throwing it away when you could have just spiked it and got the play you wanted, which you hope is this one right here. Throws underneath 4 yards to Bo Bailey. Going to bring up 3rd and 6 with 18 seconds left. You'll probably see them take, I don't know where this is on the field. They might go underneath, but I think they might take a shot.
Yeah, I don't think they'll take a shot here. I think they'll take a shot when it's closer to half.
There's the shot. Oh, he's wide open. What in the world was that? Who covered? Somebody's fired. Somebody's fired. Josiah Baker was by himself. And just, wow.
I think Josiah Baker was surprised to see how much open field he had in front of him. Are we going to see Syracuse finally get a win on the year?
We might update 29-yard touchdown pass to Boaz Beam as Penn State goes up 28-20. 30 seconds before halftime.
It looks like Penn State has finally gotten it together and showed that they're not there to play. They're not there to mess around. They're there to win a game.
Not the first time I've been told I'm too fast. Hand off to the outside. Clemson takes a timeout, 2 seconds left. Here's a shot because they have it now.
Oh, yeah. Or they might just take it into half.
Oh, no.
But I'm like you. I think they'll take off.
Yeah, you don't call a timeout to take it into the half. Oh, what?
Oh!
I'm so confused as to what just happened. I don't know how he even threw it that far, but I almost thought he caught it. Going into the half, 28-17 is your score. Syracuse on top. What is your takeaway so far, Bird?
You know, so far, Syracuse has come out and played. They showed that the run game is their friend and showed that their defense has come out to play, you know, and Clemson, Luke Cannon needs to just calm down and come out here in the second half and, you know, just like I said, take some deep breaths. Maybe he's a little rusty from week to week. He just needs to find his open receivers, take the little short dump downs. I mean, last time I said that, he threw for a touchdown, so.
Yeah, Clemson wishes you would stop saying that. As we watch the highlights here, you see the tail of the tape. Defense has actually been more prevalent in this game than they're showing. So you're looking at it now, 110 passing yards for Clemson to 198 for Syracuse. Syracuse dominating on the ground, though, and in time of possession, 146 to 69, 10 minutes to 7. But those 2 turnovers loom large. As we come back from halftime, Syracuse kicks it to Clemson. What do you expect to see here?
You know, Clemson, I expect the first drive score. You know, you guys got to come out. You guys are ranked 15. You guys got to prove that you deserve that rating or ranking or deserve to even be higher. So you got to come out and play mistake-free football in the second half.
If I'm Clemson, I come out and take a shot first play. They don't expect it.
And that is a good way to lose an athletic director job.
Hey, look, I'm doing great. 2-by-1 handoff on the outside. Loki disagrees. He doesn't do it, and they have a collision on the outside. But Johnson picks up 5 and makes it second and manageable.
Okay, Mr. Really good team that Clemson is.
Weak one.
Oh, don't even. I was actually trying to give you a compliment, but I take it back.
Comes out 2-by-1, handoff to the bottom of the screen. It's faked. Picks up 4. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. Nah, man, y'all played us better than anybody else has.
Yeah, true. I mean, minus the interceptions by a certain quarterback whose name I will not drop.
Right, he's not in here.
I mean, yeah. I don't want to drop a name on someone who can't defend himself.
Tyler Johnson round the outside for the first.
Okay.
Wallace picks up his 5th tackle.
Quoting Eminem, I see. I got it now.
Quoting who?
Eminem?
EMIC? Come on, that was a good joke. Really? Nothing? You're just going to sigh on me? Man.
No.
All right, going to come out. Single wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Wide receiver in motion. Not going to hand it off. Throws underneath. Great decoy there. Gage Tyson picks up 11 in the first.
Yeah, first time we're calling. Oh, second time we call his name tonight. When the heck did he get a first pass?
Almost the same play. Almost the same play in the second quarter, I think. Here we come in that empty set.
No.
And stop that. Throws underneath. Almost the exact same play. Oh, no! He fumbled. Syracuse has it. Is this going to go to
review? I think it might have been down. Let's see here. Also, in my defense, Tom, that's not me making the dad jokes.
Oh, no. It is out. It is out.
Yeah, the ball is out. That's not me making the dad jokes.
You're welcome. That's what you're looking for, and I'm going to give it to you. You are welcome. All right, Syracuse coming back out quick. 2 tight end set. Fakes the handoff. Got a lot of room. Cuts it back inside. Still cutting. Cutting people up. Somebody get that man. He's covered in grease still. Matthews, 9 rushes, 109 yards, 12 average, 1 touchdown.
You know, CJ's saying he needs to leave. All right, bye. See ya. No, I'm kidding. Don't go anywhere.
Handoff up the middle. You know, I just realized why Matthews' first name is JK, because he's actually a halfback. But when he signed up, he told the coach, hey, I'm a quarterback, JK, and the rest is history.
Oh, so we got another version of Lamar Jackson, huh? Got it.
Yeah, kind of like that. Throws it underneath, 3 yards. Houston Begley. We haven't called his name a lot tonight. That's actually the first time we've called his name tonight.
Yeah, the sophomore out of Cedar Rapids, Iowa, with his first reception of the night.
Begley doesn't get a ton of touches, but he does a lot with them. Coming out in that pistol set, a handoff with a lead block and that doesn't block anybody. Olin Norris loses one.
And Tier Gunderson coming up from the cornerback position to show that he is not going to get stiff-armed again. He's sick and tired of it.
Gonna punt it now, though. Tries the coffin corner. I believe that's Tier Gunderson going to bring it out, get 10 yards, and make it a touchback, essentially. Uh-oh. The film crew is illegally recruiting in the chat. Suspensions for cues. Oh, my gosh. Buck Hunter just stiff-armed 2 people.
Yeah, he's just like, I've said it before and I've said it again. He just shoves them off, looks at him and goes, "You're too small."
11 first downs for both teams. Going to hand it off. He does not follow the fullback. Only picks up 2.
See, that's the thing. CJ is only the water boy to Florida State's running back game.
Oh, that's true. As we get an update coming in from the other game, Sean Cohane gets a 1-yard touchdown run for Penn State. Goes up 35-20 with 6:20 as they try to extend that lead in the third.
I'm just kidding, CJ. Don't take it. It's a joke. Don't take it so hard.
Easy. It's not after dark yet.
I wasn't going to say the full saying.
2x2, halfback out of the backfield. Going to throw it over the middle, but not to the halfback. That was number 1, I think. Yeah, Max Mills, 2 receptions, 21 yards. Haven't called his name a lot tonight either.
No, this Clemson receiver room doesn't have that many receptions just because, Luke Cannon wasn't having that good of a first half.
Well, I mean, when you've got Buck Hunter, Jake Banks, and Felix Fontaine, they can kind of sometimes steal the spotlight. I'm going to go out on a limb. Ooh, he gets sacked for -7. That Hunter Shook has to be Buck Hunter, and I have definitely called your name both times because you stiff-armed 2 people, and I said it.
Yes, I can confirm he said that.
Going to come out 2nd and 17, not where you want to be. Behind the sticks is a bad place. Tight into the bottom of your screen, trip to the top. Going to run it to the bottom of your screen where there should be some open field. Picks up 5. Oh, Hunter's actually Andre Christmas. Okay, my bad, bro. Great tackle by safety Andre Christmas. Gonna back out of the backfield. Wide open. Nobody there. Can he shed the tackles? He does. EJK. 51 yards and a touchdown as they bring this back to within 4. Well,
yeah, this is the closest Clemson's been for most of the game.
I see the chat is calling for the guard to get cut off the offensive line. I don't think you can cut walk-ons. I think they can just leave whatever they want.
Yeah, so.
Up and good. Going to make it a 4-point game. Now is the time where you really, 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 really need to stop if you're Clemson. You don't want to keep pushing it out there.
Yeah, no, you need to get a stop if you're Clemson because these stops in the later half of the game definitely change the put the momentum in your side. Someone's saying bully him into leaving. Why would you do such a thing?
We don't encourage hazing here. Handoff to the outside. 22 yards. Or 22 running for 4 yards.
I was going to say, that was a very short 22-yard gain.
Fakes the handoff, pulls it. Gets a couple of guys. Thought he was going to juke one, but actually gets hit by both of them.
Wow.
We got 3rd and 2.
10 of 113 on the ground for J.K. Matthews.
Yeah, handoff. Actually takes the dive this time, but can't get there. Olin Norris stopped short, 4th and 1. They're going to have to punt.
I mean, you don't have to. If you're Syracuse, you could be aggressive and say, screw it, let's go for it. But you don't get it, then Clemson's on your side of the field.
Brings it out. Tire 15 yards. This is where, if you're Clemson, you need to scroll down the field. You need to go down the field and score. Just scroll right
come on
down.
now. CJ, come on now. Stop lying. It didn't happen.
Handoff to the outside. Tyler Johnson, 7 yards. Brings up 2nd and 3.
CJ over here spreading false lies about Silent. I don't think Silent would do such a thing. Do you, Beard?
Oh, Silent would 100% tie somebody to a field goal post. And AMK leaves teams to chase stats and then doesn't even finish in the top 10 in the MAC.
Ouch. There is no roast anyone.
Those are free.
Out here, we're just roasting people here.
Irvin out of the backfield, going to pick up 7. Hazing isn't bullying. They're actually the exact same thing.
Yeah, they are. It's a rite of passage. Okay.
Fake handoff, throws it deep. Man wide open in the one-handed catch.
Oh.
Jake Tyson, 48 yards. Clemson gets their first lead of the game.
And a nice catch there by Gage Tyson, reaching out with one hand, just pulling that in. Andre Christmas got cooked like a rare steak on Christmas.
Going to kick it off. Not quite to the end zone. Going to have a chance to return this one for some distance. Stays on his face.
How is he not down
it
yet?
Never went down. 23 yards. Oh, man. He just spun around there. I mean, he broke so many tackles, the game was confused for a minute. William Avery, 0 yards.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Going to come out 2 tight ends. One's going to kind of be off the ball as a fullback-esque. Not going to hand it off. Back out of the backfield, throws to the top of your screen, but leads him a little too far, but he gets 4.
Now they're talking about how they like their steak done in chat.
Snap, throws underneath. Picks up 7 yards. 1st and 10.
And a Twitch update for you here. Penn State starts to pull away with a 16-yard touchdown pass to Matthew Gully, and that puts them up 42.
Don't want to cut you off. J.K. Matthews around the outside, breaking tackles, shoving people up, refuses to go down. Can he get there? 59 yards down to the 2 for 1st and goal.
Wow. J.K. Matthews is close to 200 yards, but like I said, there's about 1:43 left in the 3rd quarter over there on Twitch as Penn State goes up 42-23.
What a great run. What a great run. He is channeling his inner Gunnar Rice.
I was about to say that. I called Gunnar Rice's first game of the year, and he took the first play 75 yards on a quarterback run.
Ooh, reverse. Oh, wow. Reverse, kind of not a reverse, but a counter as Olin Norris gets in for a touchdown. Is that Olin Norris's first touchdown of the year?
No.
No, he has. Wow.
First
got one a
touchdown
week.
tonight.
He's averaging a touchdown a week. That's got to be like, if he averaged that out, Would 8 touchdowns be the record for the backup running back? Is that something we can even find out as they pull ahead?
I mean, I don't know.
Doubtful to know.
Okay, yeah, we were just told by that is very doubtful to know whether or not that'd be the record.
You know what I do know? In the new age of records, it probably will be a record.
True.
Without the stereo there, 56 seconds left as we check out a couple of replays. Syracuse pulls out. Cannon not giving up, going to throw the ball some more.
Actually, Olin Norris is not a walk-on, Chris.
Yeah, Olin Norris is just a freshman running back.
Yeah.
Out of Wilton, New York, to be exact.
So, yeah, he is not a walk-on. He is actually made by somebody in the league. Isn't that Elan's player?
I don't have access to that.
No.
Right off the top of my head. Anyway.
Okay. Okay, not Elan.
Funor.
Okay, never mind.
Not to be confused with Funor.
I'm like Jeff. I don't know players. Jeff doesn't know his broadcast partners.
Ooh, that's my assistant head coach you're talking about now.
Okay, come on now. I hopped in Twitch chat, said hi to him, and he didn't even know who I was.
Me, hey, whatever.
Wow.
Hands off up the middle. Gonna pick up 5, 3rd and 3. See, I got this little hard thing, and I can't see these names.
Hey, Chris, I'm now gonna be your buddy. You're booing Auburn, yeah.
Who does Chris play for again?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, so you're not his buddy. You don't even know who he plays for. Handoff up the middle. Takes it outside, which is not advised when all the blocking goes up there.
Wait, that's the Florida AD, Christopher Smith? Oh, Adam Smith.
Oh, hey, Adam, let me tell you about next week.
Oh,
See you soon.
uh-oh.
As we go to the fourth quarter, the score is 35-31. Syracuse leading. They're trying to hold on for the win. Don't miss this barn burner exciting conclusion. Toss your 4s up in chat as Beard and Bird take you the rest of the way.
You know, I've been kind of in the mood to roast people on a stream for a while. This has been fun.
Well, you never have to worry about somebody talking too much crap because anybody who knows me will tell you that I am always down for that. 11-yard return by Bo Bailey. As you look at the breakdown, 31 points, 35 points, 58 plays versus 56 plays, 371 versus 445, same first downs. These are two very similar teams tonight.
Keeler, why'd you have to make me do math? I don't want to do math. My brain wants to shut off. It's 9:30 at night. It's too late for math.
Handoff up the middle. Avery picks up 5. I think Syracuse goes back to what really got them in this game in the first place is the ground and pound because that will also kill the clock.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Early on in the fourth quarter, running as much as you can to kill the clock with a lead will help you cement that lead.
Handoff underneath to Avery for 5. Go ahead.
Do you have a roast for Silent Ninja? He's roasting us right now.
So I would roast Silent Ninja, but Mike has told me not to make fun of the less fortunate ADs that can't win on their own anyway. So handoff up the middle. Avery picks up 2.
Oh, CJ asking if he can have this booth next week for Q's and FSU. Well, you better hope that it's the Tuesday game because we'll be here on Tuesday if it is.
Handoff underneath. Look at that run. Shakes off a man, shimmies. Look at big man chase him down. But he picks up 28. Norris says, I just got tired, man.
Yeah, that big boy on the D line was like, I'm not gonna give up just because he's past me. Get over here.
Dude, he hawked him down. Big man said, he's got my cheeseburger. I'm gonna get him.
Nah, that big man was, in the wise words of the Scorpion, get over here.
Twins to the top, tight end shifting down. Gonna hand it off. Nope, fake throws. I got word that's where his girlfriend is sitting in the stands tonight, so he threw that to her. going to come out to that really funky formation that they run it towards. It works out really well. I don't think I've ever seen that. They had like a trip bunch with a fourth wide receiver off the ball. Great run.
This
I
is
like it.
interesting.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay, now, Justin, don't be looking for ways to adapt your game plan.
Handoff to the top. Syracuse actually had that one blown up in the backfield. Owen Norris just refused to go down and picks up 10. Norris has 58 yards on the ground.
Yeah, this is an... Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, this is definitely his best game of the year, or best game of his career so far.
Yeah, because last week he had 8 rushes for 28 yards, and now he's got 30 more yards than what he had last week.
Oh, no! Oh, my God. Tucker McGuire dropped the house call. That changes the whole game. Adam, yeah, sure. Hit me up. Let me know. Going to come out in that 2 tight end set, which is what they should be in anytime they have short yardage downs. Hand it off. Syracuse does it for Syracuse. Clemson does a great job slowing it down, but they'll pick up the something deep.
Yeah, I'm like you. I think if that corner there for Clemson catches that, that's a house call.
Gosh, that was another dangerous pass. Gonna bring up 2nd and goal. Coming out in that pistol set, hands it off, up the middle. Clemson doesn't read it well, but adjusts, picks up 5, gonna bring up 3rd and goal.
Yeah, this is gonna. I think this is gonna be where Syracuse could score, and then Clemson has their back against the wall.
Here's that 2 tight end set. Do they go counter here? Oh! They got in!
How?
That was a terrible play call. That was a god-awful play call. But Matthews just willed it into the end zone. Willed it in. He needs to change his name into Will Matthews because he will make it happen.
Okay. Jesus, not the puns. One more roast against CJ Orndorff. I would roast CJ, but I don't want to roast somebody who's more irrelevant than Mr. Irrelevant in the NFL.
This is where I need the wah, wah, wah. Tier, run! Oh, stop at the 30. Tier takes it 70 yards. Loki needs to hit the gym. Obviously, he's just too slow. Creedon gets it. That was a punny joke.
Oh,
trips to the top, fakes the handoff. Cannon looking for it all in one play, and he gets it. Matthias Irvin, 31 yards. Clemson says, hold my beer. I'll score in 10 seconds.
CJ wants me gone. He's trying to fire me. Well, CJ, you're not the one who can fire me.
Yeah, the can is. But I wouldn't fire him. I enjoy our time for the third.
Oh, exactly.
All right, here we come. Here's that bunch trips to the top of your screen, single to the bottom, 1 halfback, not going to hand it off. Throws it out there to his guy. And so what? Look, Fontaine he catches it for a touchdown.
Nan Avge? What does that mean?
That was crazy.
Yeah, if Fontaine hadn't had to come back for the ball, he would have had that.
Well, he didn't have to. He just came back. 1st and 10, 5 minutes, 59 seconds. Nothing to worry about yet. You still have plenty of time if you're Clemson. You just got to stop them. You can actually give up the field goal here and be okay. Snap the ball. Throws underneath to the halfback out of the backfield. They stop him early, 2nd and 9. As we get an update from the game, I'll send it over to Bird.
Okay. 1-yard touchdown run for a Colorado walk-on halfback as Penn State leads 42-30 with 6:25 left in the 4th. So Colorado trying to make a comeback and impress the league.
Matthews is going to be having a hard conversation with some of his receivers because they have dropped some crazy open passes.
I mean, you don't think Luke Cannon's going to be doing the same thing?
No, because Cannon's thrown like 75 passes to the stands. Avery 4-yard reception brings up 4th and 5. If you're Clemson, that's what you need.
That'll bring up 4th and 5.
Going to make them punt it here. Now Clemson with 5 minutes, 22 seconds left, plenty of time. You ask yourself, do you start burning the clock here and run the ball, or do you do what you've done all night and just continue to try to take the top off?
I mean, in my opinion, the smart thing is to do now is start chewing clock. Start running. If you're gonna throw the ball, make sure your receivers stay in bounds so the clock continues to run, and then, you know, get down the field with little to no time left and score a touchdown.
I normally would agree with that, but Clemson has not shown a proficiency to play the short game tonight. They have shown a proficiency to score on big drives, big plays. Last time they only needed 10 seconds and 2 plays. I would do that. I would get your points when you can get them as fast as you can get them and just try to score. Because if you go out of the box and it doesn't work, you're going to look like an idiot. Coming out in the 2-by-1, handoff, tight end, top of your screen, they run that way. 3 yards, Tyler Johnson. Looks like he might be taking your approach, contrary to the fact that he's in the chat saying, don't do that, throw it.
I mean, it is the smart thing to do.
Here it is, empty set. Watch the seam. There's the seam. Throws it to him. Gage Tyson, 16 yards in a first. Loki.
I mean, but hey, like I said, they're staying in bounds. They're keeping the clock running.
Loki loves the seam. As the take a media timeout real quick. Now we're back. Trips to the bottom, single up top, 1 halfback, kind of split off. He's going to stay in the block. Nope, hands it. Runs up the middle. Great run. Clemson finding their run game all of a sudden. Tyler Johnson, 20 for 81 and 4.1 average. No tutties, though. Contavious Wallace picking up his 6th tackle.
Yeah, like I said, that clock keeps running. If you're
Fake
Clemson,
handoff.
that's exactly what you want to do. Have the clock keep running, stay in bounds.
Underneath throw to Buck Hunter, picks up 10, makes the first guy, kind of shrugs him off, but can't get him off fast enough, and winds up getting tackled by the second. Cannon has since dialed his game in. He was 5 for 18 at one point. Now he's 19 for 33. Throws up.
Yikes.
Spoke too soon.
I think his girlfriend was sitting there, either that or his mom. Girlfriend or mom was sitting in the...
My question is, why is she on the Syracuse sideline?
I don't know. Maybe he's trying to hit her to get her to go back to the right side of the field.
Trips to your top of your screen, throws underneath. Got a man, 3rd and 2, 8 yards.
Here's Gunderson?
Loki, get your guy off the field. He's on defense. You can't play both ways. It's in the rules. Going to come out in the tight end split fullback set. Probably usually this is a handoff, but sometimes it's a fake and a screen. I know Loki's hoping it ain't a screen. Not a fake screen. Throws underneath. Got a man. Smooth. Buck Hunter, 17. What do you say? Come on, Beard, for?
See, now this is where you slow down. I mean, yeah, I understand you're on fire and you're moving the ball quick, but this is where you got to start running the clock, draining it, so Syracuse doesn't have a lot of time left.
Tight end, bottom of the screen. Fullback. Fakes the handoff. Throws. Man. Jake Banks, 8 yards. Wow. What a late hit there by number 5. Woo. You might get a flag for that one day. Probably not today, though.
Yeah, probably not today, but still.
Rocky thinks that he's throwing the hook.
Oh, they're going for 2 to force the 3-point game if they get it.
That's a smart move. Hands
definitely is. And oh no,
Jerry,
the walk on.
I'm thinking if I'm going for 2, I'm putting my starting running back in there. If I'm Tyler Johnson, I got something.
Loki, get the walk on off the field. He's the reason you didn't get that.
Now your defense has the hold because a tight end, a field goal puts that up.
Yeah. What was?
Oh, he had a hold. If he cut it, he had a hold. It was not 85. It was definitely less than 85, so they hit the over and killed my bet.
The over was 81.5.
Yeah, it wasn't 85.
So yeah, your
I parlayed 10 grand bets going. Oh,
Sucks
they
to
read
suck.
it well, but didn't tackle him. Is that my wife back there? We're getting divorced after that terrible play read.
Tucker McGuire with the tackle. I don't know who that was that missed the original tackle.
Takes the snap, steps back, looks, throws that one to Loki's girlfriend on the sideline.
Okay, I think you might need to have a talk with your girlfriend after this if she's sitting with the Syracuse fans.
At least make sure you keep the snakes. 2 tight ends or 2 wide receivers top of your screen. Hands off to the bottom weak side. 1 yard rush by Avery.
No, if I'm letting Loki, I'm letting her have the snakes. Keep those things. Keep those nope ropes away from me.
Loki loves the snakes of all times.
No, keep those nope ropes away from me.
Snap. Halfback out of the backfield. Got a man wide open. Throws it. 10, 5. Touchdown, Begley. We didn't call his name a lot, but he came through when it counted. Gives Syracuse the lead. 5 points. I bet they go for 2 as well.
I mean, yep. Going for 2 here, if you get it, it forces Clemson to have to score a touchdown.
They had to score a touchdown anyway. Doesn't matter. J.K. Matthews, everybody trying to run it for the 2-point conversion.
Well, no, that's where. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm. Why is that Clemson player just not letting the Syracuse guy off the field? Come on now, man.
The only person that is slower than Bird in this game right now is Loki once he gets past the 45-yard line on his kick returns.
Yeah, I was about to say, you better not be talking crap on my player. He's got 97 speed.
Yeah, I didn't notice that in week 1, but whatever. Moving on the line.
Wow.
I had to
crazy.
get you back, man. You took the last shot. I had to. I've been biding my time. I knew you were going to let me back in.
Oh, man.
Coming out in the power I, tight end to the top of your screen. Wide receiver in motion, fakes the jet, hands it off. Tyler Johnson fights for 4. That's probably one of the hardest 4 yards I've ever seen.
So, I know I'm high 90s at least. 93, okay, still. Don't have to roast me. But I will say something though, Duke, you are an upgrade over Colton as a broadcast partner.
Oh man, shots fired. As the handoff goes up the middle to Johnson for 6. Clemson trying to go in the hurry up here, not wanting to waste their timeouts just in case they need them later. Takes the snap, throws underneath, back out of the backfield, going to get out of bounds, saves another timeout, picks up 2.
This is going to be an interesting finish here, I have a feeling.
2-by-2, single back. He's kind of offset. He stays in the block. They throw underneath. Max Mills, what a catch. I'm pretty sure the ball and the defender got there at the same time.
Yeah, that was a risky throw there.
Did not take the timeout, though. Single back. Wide receiver moves up. Tight end motion to the top. Everybody stays in the block. Throws deep. Does he have a man? He does have a man. Oh, my gosh. I thought he caught it.
Oh, so yes, Adam. Colton is calling his first ever games over on Twitch right now.
Going to come out to that two wide receivers to the top. Tight end. Tight end comes in motion. Top wide receiver moves up on the ball. Changes the play. Didn't like what he had. Looks underneath. Good pickup of 3 and picks up.
Loki, what did we tell you about playing? Loki, what did we tell you about playing both sides of the ball?
I mean, sometimes, you put the ball players want the ball. Come out bottom of your screen, 2 wide receivers, 1 to the top, tight end at the bottom. Coming out in a screen formation, throws underneath, got a block, got 2 blocks, stays in bounds, 4th and 4, 1 minute, 16 seconds. Now they got to go for it, not taking a timeout. I'm not sure the plan here, unless you're thinking if we don't get it, I need to take it on defense. Bottom of your screen, 2 receivers. Tight end in motion to the top with a single receiver. Gonna
false
get
start.
flagged.
It's going to be a false start.
Gonna back him up. I don't think this changes the play call. I think you still go for it here.
It might change it from a run to a pass, though.
Actually kind of helps them out because it stops the clock. Trips to the bottom of your screen. This has been over the middle for them lately. Looking. Can't hold it that long. Turns it over. That's going to be big. We're going to see. You can, if you're Clemson, you can afford to give up the field goal, but you cannot let them score anything else. You really don't want to let them get a first down, but there is a manner that it could happen.
Yeah. I mean, maybe you force J.K. Matthews to make a mistake.
If you don't have all your locker room in this chat, or in this video watching this game, get them in here now. Hit that subscribe button. Minute left. Hands it off. Gonna have to stop him. Oh, second and inches.
Tony 10.
Timeout.
Got him with the Tony 10 there.
Going to come out in the super heavy set. Probably a handoff to the heavy side. There it is. Oh, but they had him. They ran right by him. They had him. Forces them to take another timeout. But that may be the dagger. Clemson may take their first L. Going to hand it off again. They need a turnover here. Going to force a timeout. None left. At this point, they can take the knee. Will they come out in victory or will they run a play? Here they come in the victory formation. What are your takeaways from this game, Bird? I mean, it was a back and forth battle.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, back and forth battle. I thought, Clemson had it in the bag, but, just Syracuse came out with a better game plan, and sometimes that's all it takes to win a game is having a better game plan than the other team.
I think this was a great game. This is one of those games, if you're the coach, you show this, you put the defensive film on repeat in the locker room so that they have to watch it every day, and you say, hey, look, guys, we cannot afford to make those kind of tackles and not be aware on defense. But that being said, that wraps up Tuesday night's game, Clemson versus Syracuse. Syracuse gets the win. Thank you to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and of course, my broadcast partner for tonight, Bird. And on behalf of the broadcast crew, it's me, Beard, and you've been watching CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. Y'all have a fantastic night. See you later, Seattle.